Mohiri boela re kopana hape letsatsing la kajeno ke tsamaya mmoho le Lefapha la tsa Temo le Ntshetsopele ya Mahae ka tlasa Tetona Mme Thoko Didiza ha tsamaya le motsamai le letona e leng Mme Dr Nkosazana Zuma yena he ke letona la tsa kopanelo ya puso mmoho le merero ya marena fela he Mohi ba tlile ka kwano ka Narysec ke man he Thabantsho mme ba tlile ho amohela sekete sa bana ba tlile ho tla kwano ba tlile ho ithuta dithuto tsa bona di tsebe ho tswella pele fela ke na le nna ka hare tlo tsebe bona Hlasela TV yona ro tshwaretseng ha re ye
Narysec is one of the flagship projects that we hold on behalf of national governments. So as Free State and as South Africans, we see many young people like you come through this program every year to learn about leadership skills, to learn about discipline, but most importantly, my wish to you is to learn about patriotism and the future that you are to contribute to South Africa, not only in the commercial sense, by going into different spheres and sectors of the economy once you are done with your program, but really to understand what South Africa is about. Who is South Africa and what do we want to sell to the world?
Many people ask why would the military be involved in a program like this? Are we militarizing the youth? The answer is no. But the military has the backbone, we have the infrastructure to assist the department in this wonderful program to convey to a lot of youngsters like yourselves a little bit of background which will serve you well when you go back to work in your communities. We will start with a bit of discipline, of course. You see how we are dressed this morning and how we recognize the ministers. We're going to teach you that same. We're going to teach you teamwork. Because out there you will not be on your own. You will be forming part of teams. And teamwork comes from hard training. Hard training and discipline go together. We add hygiene to it. You are well dressed already this morning, and when you are taught to drill is the basic of discipline. If you can drill together as 1,000 people, Minister, they can work together as 1,000 people.
If there is no economic development in the districts, how do we think the economy will grow in this country? How do we think we will deal with poverty and unemployment? So we want young people to get skills, and those skills they must then use to develop the economy. They can form co-ops or whatever, develop their communities, but also create wealth for themselves and for the country. So that's why we are here and not just the Minister of Agriculture.
We also wanted to share with you the significance of this training, what it is trying to do, its role and place in the development of our communities, particularly fitting in on the program that we launched last year, led by the President in our Tambo region, the District Development Model, which really is a game changer in how, as government, we want to work going forward. How we bring in other stakeholders who are not necessarily in government, but they are very important sectors of our society. The communities, the churches, traditional leaders, everybody else, because South Africa can never change if all what we do is to sit and wait for a delivery van that is government.
when municipalities don't work well, it means government is not working well. And that's why, in part, we have decided on this district model, so that we all work together in the district, whether it's national, province, or local. But it's also to assist the municipalities, because what we are going to do is to make sure that every district has got the professionals that it needs to do its work. Because some of the municipalities, as you may know, are just too small to attract professional planners, engineers, and many other professions.
Narysec uses two approaches. One approach is where we have adverts, but the other, particularly in this instance, we had to work with the municipalities in identifying young people who are unemployed, some of them unemployed graduates, who can actually be able to benefit in this program. We also worked with traditional leaders in some of the areas to commit land, particularly for those young people who can come out of this program and want to actually become farmers or producers in their own right.
I started Narysec 2016 when I was a participant. I came here for induction and then we went to Saldanha. It was a nice experience, even though some of us, we felt like giving up. For me, I will tell this youth that this is a nice program. They shouldn't give up. Giving up is not a choice. It's up to you if ever you want to take this and grab this opportunity with two hands. If not, you're not going to do anything.
I started as a participant in 2016. I'm at 2016 last intake. I started in 2017. I was studying facilitation, which is now, I did my practicals on 2018 here in Tabanchu, Free State. So after then, I became a qualified facilitator. And then I applied for assessor number, and now I've become a qualified assessor. So I'll be again applying to become a moderator. So from 1,300 rand to 10,000 rand, it was not that simple, but to my advice to all the young stars who are there, who are also part of Narysec, I advise them not to give up, to hold on in each and everything that they're doing.
iwusizo kakhulu ngoba esikhathini samanje mase siyabheka abantu abaningi abasatshali sebefuna ukuthenga, then thina esingane siyakujabulela ukuthi sithole ithuba elikanje, nasemphakathini engakithi sengafika sibambele ikhulu iqhaza ukuthi abantu bakhumbule ukuthi kuyatshalwa hayi ukuthi kuthengwa kuphela.
Ke mo ke phethelang letsatsi la ka jeno teng ke a tshepa ditaba tseo e bang ro aletse tsona jwalo ka Hlasela TV e hlile o dithabetse e le ka nnete mona he ho bona hetso re Narysec ha se mo tlang fela mo e bang ha wa fumana mosebetsi fela ho bonahala re hona le dintho tse ngata tseo e bang jwalo ka motho wa motjha o ka hla wa ithuta tsona ebile tse ngata hape tseo ka di etsang ha o ntse o le mona empa e mmuso rona province ya Free State o ikemiseditse ebile se wa Free State fela wa naha ka bophara o ikemiseditse ho tla bontsha hore ba tla ntshetsa batho ba batjha pele fela he Hlasela TV re tswile ho wena re se rile yeno ya buang ke Thenjiwe ntse le Mathato le Thato Kgatsi ke moradi wa Mfeketo hopola hle hore Hlasela TV o itlisetsa ke Bombenero Investments ka mahano le mmuso rona province ya Free State re se rile.
I am here to give vote of thanks to the Minister of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development, Mrs. Thoko Didiza, Minister of COGTA, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, MEC of the Free State, Mrs. Khadija Brown, MEC of the Eastern Cape, Mrs. Merth, all the distinguished guests and participants. Thank you so much. I would also like to use this opportunity to wish Umama Nkosazana, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, a happy birthday, Mama. May you grow healthier, happier and stronger every day and continue to take care of us like you have been doing. I stand in front of you as a proud and grateful participant of the Narysec program who now have hope for the future. One of the songs that was sung by the choir was Nali Temba. It was specially dedicated to you, to thank you for lighting the candle of hope for us as the youth of the country. We are also thanking the Department of Agriculture, Rural Development and Land Reform for awarding us this empowering opportunity. We promise you that we will not disappoint you. At the end of this program, 1,000, we are coming for the future with everything that we have.